Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Your Excellencies, Dato Dr. Amin Abdullah, Minister at the Prime Minister's Office and Minister of Finance Economy 2, the current Chair of ASEAN Economic Ministers, fellow ministers and head of delegates from ASEAN member, from both economic and health sector, Dato Lim Jook Hoi, Secretary General of ASEAN. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome all of you to this special video conference. Allow me first to extend my thanks to my counterparts at the Ministry of Finance and Economy, Brunei Darussalam, for hosting this special conference, bringing together both the economic and health sectors to discuss and generate ideas on the way forward for strengthening digital public health in the ASEAN region. This initiative builds on the established practice of close consultations to develop cooperation among ASEAN member states in managing important regional issues of common concern, including public health emergencies and threats. We are meeting virtually because COVID-19 pandemic, now well into its second year, continues to rage on, affecting lives and livelihoods. Within the health sector and across ASEAN as a whole, we have come together over these last 2 years to strengthen our collaborative mechanisms to ensure sound progress in managing this pandemic within our respective countries and within the ASEAN region. Last year, at the Special ASEAN Summit on COVID-19, our leaders agreed to enhance regional health security and task health ministers to further strengthen public health cooperation in this regard. This was reaffirmed by leaders in November 2020 at the East Asia Summit Leader Statement on strengthening collective capacity in epidemics prevention and response. Even as we deal with the fallout from this pandemic, we must not lose the opportunity to learn the lessons, both our successes and our challenges, to more effectively prepare for future pandemics and other public health threats. Those who fail to prepare to fail. We do not know what the next pandemic will look like, where it will come from, or when it will be. But we do know that it will come, and this time when it does, we must be ready as a region. To ensure that we save lives and livelihoods, our response must be faster, smarter, and more targeted. Effective surveillance systems and timely information sharing continue to be the backbone in strengthening regional preparedness. However, public health surveillance should not just be top-down, with monitoring only done by the authorities. Everyone has a role to play to safeguard the health of the population. Public health surveillance can only be effective with community engagement, transnational collaboration, and knowledge sharing. Furthermore, the speed and accuracy of this knowledge transfer and dissemination is critical to public health emergency management. Over the last 2 years, many countries in ASEAN have strengthened their digital health architecture and used new electronic tools for surveillance, management, and response. It is timely, therefore, that we took stock of this progress and share best practices with each other. Importantly, we must use and integrate what we have built to ensure sustainability even beyond COVID-19 so that we develop a resilient and sustainable health system that is capable of absorbing the shock of a public health emergency like COVID-19 and at the same time continue to deliver on the day-to-day operations. I hope that our discussion these next 2 days will lead us to develop this smarter, more agile, more data-driven vision of public health in the ASEAN region that can serve as a starting point for renewed cooperation and concrete work on digital public health towards regional health security. On this note, I am pleased to announce that as part of our own contribution to this effort, Brunei Darussalam will work with the ASEAN Emergency Operations Center Network through the EVYD Knowledge Hub to provide necessary resources to develop and support a rumor surveillance mechanism that can more easily capture data from local media and social media across the region to feed into a regional early warning and alert systems for outbreaks. Although rumors are often associated with misinformation, it is important to identify true rumors quickly as time is of essence in public health emergencies. Oftentimes, the conduct of this type of surveillance is time-consuming and manual. Alongside EVYD Knowledge Hub, we will support the development of a rumor surveillance dashboard for the ASEAN EOC network that can synchronously pick up targeted reports and allow member states to effectively manage the dynamic influx of changing media reports. This system can automatically aggregate media from various sources in real time and flag reports of interest for immediate verification and action by the relevant authorities. It is my hope that ASEAN will find this a useful contribution and that as a region, we will continue to prioritize the right investments in our health system and take the appropriate tough decisions to ensure that we keep our people healthy and well. I hope that the discussion and the networks at this conference will prove fruitful and lead to sustained security and development for our region. Last but not least, I would like to thank the organizers for organizing the significant milestones in digital public health. I wish everyone success and a fruitful meeting. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. May I now invite His Excellency Dato Lim Jock Hoi, the Secretary General of ASEAN, back to the camera to take a photo together with His Excellency Dato Dr. Muhammad Amin Liu Abdullah and His Excellency Dato Dr. Muhammad Isham bin Jaafar to commemorate the opening of the Special Ministerial Conference for ASEAN Digital Public Health. Your Excellencies, kindly remain seated. Thank you, Your Excellencies. And with this, we conclude the opening ceremony for the conference. I now hand over to Farali, who will take us through the conference program. Over to you.